What do you get when you take a bunch of actors, has-been actors, put them in a TV film, put them in a fiery crash with Robert Reed and Burgess Meredith, Robert Reed, the dad from Brady Bunch, in a fiery death scene. Martin Milner, too. Oh, also some continuity porn about how the Mads can afford to keep sending Joel all these movies. I'm DJ Particle. This is MSTie Review. Well, in this episode, we find out the result of Dr. Forrester's trip to Vegas. He got lucky. He got very lucky. He got so lucky and got so much money that this is pretty much the in-character explanation as to how the Mads could keep sending Joel and later Mike all these films. Very lucky.
Look in the briefcase.
Oh my God!
Sacks and sacks of money. I wanted playing Keno. Keno's my game. What can I tell you? There's more in the car.
In the Mad Scientist mobile?
No, the Austin.
The Austin?
Yeah, I bought it to bring the money back. I bought you one too.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers. Thought I'd weigh that down with money too. Traction, you know.
Good idea. You know what? We're not only mad, we're rich. We're filthy rich. We can do really cool stuff now. We can build a giant laser or knock the Earth off its axis, or we can bail out Midwest Federal.
Wow. Did a lot of thinking about you when I was in Vegas. And I brought back a super film.
Really?
Yes. It's called SST Death Flight.
It's perfect for Joel. He'll love it. The Death Flight thing, it ties in great.
You're right. I didn't think of that before. It's got Lauren Green and Bert Convy.
It's 2 hours long, but the Lauren Green, that's like 98.
I was leaving the parking lot in Caesar's Palace, and I ran into Bert Convy, and he gave me the film. So why don't we send it up?
Let's do it.
Okay.
And also, this is the first episode to have this classic mad scientist phrase that we now know and love through many episodes.
$100 says you do it.
Oh, no. Here's 200. You push the button.
All right, okay.
The movie for this one was SST Death Flight. Yeah, it's a plane disaster movie. It was trying to ride on the success of movies like Airplane and Airport. Well, maybe not Airplane. Airplane was another parody, but Airport. Airport 75, Airport 77. So ABC decided to do a TV movie about America's first SST. It didn't go well, but again, we're not here to review the movie. We're here to review the episode, the riffing. And the riffing in this one was top-notch.
And in exceeding the speed of sound, there is no safety hazard whatsoever.
And no smoking.
Oh.
That implies safety hazard, doesn't it?
I'm sorry, Harry. Nothing's firm yet. You'll be the first to know.
Nothing's firm.
Nice to see you.
He is getting old.
If he'd learned to act like a human being, I'd have moved him up.
He wouldn't be in this film.
The airplane's got an odd growth on it. The Pepsi's leaking.
How does Quincy figure into this?
Flight deck.
Doug McClure,
Jack,
the career that time forgot.
this movie's got more stars than the 2-hour episode of The Love Boat Goes to Fantasy
You
Island.
know each other?
Hello, Miss Hayes. Welcome aboard.
Hi, you're in the part of the plane that falls off.
Well, I hate to bother you, but do you have anything for a queasy stomach?
Oh, this film.
It's the excitement.
Uh-oh. The Coca-Cola's leaking.
If you look out your windows, you'll see a sight that very few except the astronauts have ever seen.
An oncoming plane.
Although the sky above remains black.
Our wing is completely on fire, not unlike re-entry.
We are literally at the...
This is not just a promotional event. I hope future rides on that flight.
Don't you get it? The name of this movie is Death Flight.
Due to a temporary malfunction, would the passengers in the first 2 rows of the forward
Please,
compartment.
exit the
Run for their
plane.
lives!
You're not coming forward. Is that a fact?
That's a fact.
Jack.
Connect the first clip to the main generator at G4. Roger. Roger, stand by.
You sank my battleship.
Unfortunately, there's only enough oxygen for people who have contracts.
All the actors form two lines. Love Boat on the left, Fantasy Island on the right.
What's this button do?
If we land.
If they get sick.
Oh, let's look on the bright side, huh? If we land.
Oh, now they can't go to the bathroom.
And they've got the flu. Ooh.
Yeah. Here's the story of a man named Brady who was trapped in a fiery burning wreck. There was Peter Graves aboard, just like his father, Billy. They'll both burn in heck. Here's the story of Billy Crystal.
It's difficult to swallow.
His career was at a terrible standstill.
You have to remain here. Stay covered up
So
and
he
rest.
took a little
You've got
part
the flu.
in this movie.
Let's see, young virile hunk or dying dead guy?
Look, we didn't ask to be here. We're not volunteers.
What is this, open night
Nobody even
mic?
told us there was a health hazard
Open
on
mic
board. We're innocent.
night on
And
the
this
death
joker
flight?
here is telling
Wow,
us
that's
we
hard
have
to say.
die wet.
God, how long will it take for that to sink in?
That's why they call it a cockpit.
Accepting the award for Best Actor in this film,
Easy now. Easy.
Put your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye.
where is the car anyway?
I think it's in the garage. Watching this movie was not painless.
And also, the bots had a little bit of trouble with one of the characters' names. Troy Donahue portrayed a washed-up football player named what again?
5 years an old pro with the New York Giants and a one-time sportscaster, Lyle Kingman, with his lovely wife, Nancy.
Wild
Hello,
Kingdom.
Lyle. Hello.
Don't you think so? You've been living with a stranger, Cookie, because that's the gospel according to Lyle Kingman.
Wild Kingdom?
Again, the host segments were a little generic, starting off with Servo wanting to know what it's like to feel pain. Sort of a redo of one of the host segments from episode 0003, except a little more intense. And let's just say Servo has a constitution of steel.
Now, Servo, everybody knows that robots cannot feel pain. This is a little experiment to simulate that for you, since you want to know what it's like to be a human. This first setting that we've got is going to feel like what it's like to get stub your toe. Go ahead, Crow.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay, this next setting is the equivalent of experiencing a fiery Yugo crash. Go ahead, Crow.
Ouch. Oh, hurt me.
All right, this next setting, Servo, is going to be the equivalent of watching an hour of Arsenio Hall with guests Brooke Shields, Jackie Collins, and a curator from the Milwaukee Zoo.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Crow.
Talk. Oh, golly.
Gal, I better unhook you here.
I love the smell of burning ram chips in the morning. It smells like victory.
Well, thanks a lot, Servo. At least we found out what you can handle.
And at one point, the bots just simply decide to do a little musical number while limboing. It's just, again, you can tell some of these host segments were just off the cuff.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, telling me banana. Daylight come and me one go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, telling me banana. Daylight come and me one go home. A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana. Daylight come and me wanna go home. It's Heidi Deadly, black tarantula. daylight come and me wanna go home.
Now here's a little point of contention. Whereas a lot of people say that whereas Gypsy's current voice actress on season 11, she's the first woman to portray Gypsy, and some people say, well, what about this host segment in episode 0013? Well, not really, and here's why.
Hi, Joel. I'm better.
You're better from what?
You know, my cold.
I didn't know you had a cold. Your voice is different. I programmed it to be that way. I wanted it deep and sexy, kind of like Kim Carnes, but I kind of botched it at the end.
Well, now you know. I have a great voice.
Oh my God, for being my creator, you sure are gullible. I was throwing my voice. Did you see my lips move?
No, you don't really have lips, but I think I know what you mean.
You kill me, Joel. We fooled you good.
And the episode closes out with the Satellite of Love gang receiving their first fan letters. Yes, the first time you will see Cambot put letters on Still Store in honor of their new fan club, which in a way is still going on today in the form of the MST3K Revival League. Even though for the Revival League they reset the counter to 0, but I digress. It's kind of cute.
Joel, read the one from the Babes, the female call.
Okay, Cambot, put that one up on the screen. Go ahead, Servo.
Oh, howdy, fellas. All of us girls absolutely die for you. When 6 p.m. Sunday rolls around, we drop everything to watch your show. Mystery Science Theater is choice entertainment, and it goes on to say Servo is the most incredible creation ever made, and we want him badly.
Hey, Cambot, put that cool one up.
Cambot?
Says, Dear Joel, think your show is great. I watch it all the time. I like the one when a lady was sitting in a chair covered with a blanket and Crow said, hey, nice jammies. All you guys are funnies. That's from our pal Andy Kalinowski in North Minneapolis.
Yeah, so...
That's a nice photo of you there, Joel.
Thanks. Well, anyway, really keep those cards and letters coming in.
So what do we think of this episode, 0013 SST Deathflight? Again, this is one of the classics of the KTMA era. Watch it. Even if you don't think you'll be fond of the KTMA era, watch it. If you have someone who you're trying to introduce to the KTMA era, show them this episode. This is top-notch riffing. This is probably on par with early season 2, never mind season 1. But yes, this is it. This is the cream of the crop of the KTMA era.
Please put your brain under the seat in front of you.
I am DJ Particle, and I am signing off. Boom!